this is Josh. I know Josh for all about one day. Not even one day, probably 12 hours. And me and Josh become new best friends. The reason why is, I guess he came to me yesterday in regards to his girlfriend or friend's uncle who has liver failure. He was sent by the hospital to go home, essentially go home and die. So then they came here. I guess a few people recommended they come see me. And what we're going to do is, I don't know what we're doing. Anyway, I also started a movie as of today. Today's my first day for having a movie. I'm gonna have like almost like a buddy system where you're gonna kind of be responsible for your health. You're gonna give me a detailed report, somewhat like 3 to 5 minutes on a daily basis of what your goal is, and what I'm gonna do is kind of work with him and determine to fine tune what he wants. You mentioned 3 words. What are they?
Balance.
Balance. That means you should be able to walk here. Balance means in all parts of life. Actually, balance shows up right here too. The 3 lines in the bar. They should disappear. Yeah, because they have digestion, respiration, and elimination, which probably is all. Right? We'll probably we'll go review breakfast, we'll go review lunch, review dinner, and what else do you have?
Energy.
Energy. And that, what I push the most is fruit and leafy greens. The reason being there's no energy spent on digestion. The less energy spent on digestion, the more energy you get. Okay, the third one is
strength,
which means technical words called velocity, obstruction, power. How's that? VOP. You bop. Anyway, which means you're gonna get food that's from the sun, moon, and the earth, that's made, not processed, not refined, not added to, in its simple form. You're gonna take it in. You're not gonna have any obstruction from the previous meals. You know what I'm saying? The previous meals are not gonna line in your system, and therefore the power. You should double or triple your power. In fact, I would like to pick out an exercise or something. You go out of your comfort zone and you kind of shoot for the next 6 weeks. What would that be? What do you like to do? Do you exercise at all?
biking.
What's out of your comfort zone? 25 miles? That's pretty easy to handle.
25 miles is out of my comfort zone like that.
25 miles at a time is out of your comfort zone. That means if you said, Arnold, I'm going to do 25 miles in 6 weeks, you'll be amazed.
I would be amazed if 50 miles. That would be amazing.
50 miles at one time would be amazing.
Yes.
25 miles would be out of your comfort zone.
Yes. I know it's possible.
You know, 50 miles would be out of your comfort zone. 50 miles would take how many hours?
Probably most of the day.
Most of the day. That's okay. Guess what? In 6 weeks, you know what I want to hear you say? Amazing! What we're going to do is, now they got it in my mind, I'm going to support you in obtaining that. And I think that can easily be obtained. I think what we're going to do is work on your breakfast, work on lunch, work on your dinner time, work on obstruction. What I push is mostly fruit leaf greens in the morning. Push dinner should be no nuts or oil, vegetables, lunch, whatever you want. I also push 2 great spoons a day. We'll go over all that again and again and again. Raw food is based on 1 word. Once you understand this 1 word, you understand why amazing is no big deal. And I push mostly food. Anything you want to say? Why don't you talk about what's going on here?
Well, I recently came from a monastery and disrobed from a Buddhist monk and returned to living in the world and finding a job and finding balance in a really different environment. And at the monastery, the eating, the whole flow was...
Where was this at?
It was in Missouri.
Oh, Missouri. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what made you start going to a monastery in Missouri?
Before that, I was at meditation and then led to the monastery.
And now, everything, all this, it led you to here.
Right.
This stuff. Was A, really a focus on nutrition? To me, if you want real peace, peace has to come with it. To me. You cannot speak peace unless you're peaceful with it. That's why I push. Okay. So you went to these monasteries, and you weren't happy there? It just wasn't quite.
It wasn't a whole balance. It wasn't like integrating exercise, physical health with mental health.
Right.
There's a lot of meditation,
Right.
a lot of stillness and peace. And
Right.
the
So they gave you.
physical-
Did they give you meat? They feed you meat.
Yes.
They gave you meat, which is actually for that animal, and expect to be a piece for yourself. Look, that's a little oxymoron, isn't it? I mean, a dead animal put peace inside me. It doesn't work that way. With all 75 trillion cells want to be in a state of love. Every cell in your body wants to be in a state of love. When you're putting a dead animal to be killed violently, and his sister's been killed, and his brother's been killed, and his children have been killed by some guy who wants to eat you, it doesn't make sense. Right?
Right.
Imagine walking around in your neighborhood, some guys with a little broom pushing you into a truck. And they push you in the truck and say, bye. What's going on? And you're freaking out. And you're eating that freaking out. Same thing after I make the cheese. So are you a vegetarian now? Or you are a vegetarian?
Yeah, I'm mostly raw.
Or you're mostly raw?
Yeah.
So you want to find balance within that framework of raw.
Right.
And how long have you been mostly raw?
About 6 months.
6 months. What made you change to mostly raw?
I encouraged my mom to become raw.
Right.
And for 3 months, I tried that, and then I went away to the monastery, and
That was how many years ago?
that was last year.
Last year.
Last year. So I went away to the monastery for 6 months, and then ate all the meat and came back out of the monastery, and I said, okay, I'm done with the eating meat and eating heavy. I really want to go back to this diet that I really was feeling a lot of balance.
So you basically want support for your continuation of
Right.
and you want to maybe fine tune.
Yes, yes.
That's it. You're settled. Number 5.
Number 5.